Right everybody, welcome back to another episode of the Fulham career mode here on FIFA 19. Another episode, but the first game is West London derby away at Chelsea. I'm sure as you can remember in an earlier episode, episode 1 I think it was, we went to Stamford Bridge in the Carabao Cup. We got beat 2-0 there I think it was in the end. But you can see here, look, the build up there, West London derby if we can get to it. Here we go. That's going to be the main game of this episode today. As you can see though, we've got another tantalisingly tasty fixture because we go to Man United at the end of the week as well. So it's fantastic. They're the two games of this episode. We have a London derby against West Ham after that, followed by a trip to Leicester. Two home games off the back of that, Leicester and West Ham, and then coming towards the end of December we have Newcastle away, Wolves home and Huddersfield at home as well, who we did play a couple of episodes ago, and Rico pulled off that great save. Then into January we go afterwards, got a trip to the M as well. But before we get into any of these games, I've updated the transfer list again. A couple of players who I've added, or I say a couple, it's quite a few actually, as you can see here. Alexander Zinchenko, who we was linked with in real life, alongside Amef Ndiaye Jeju, who we were rumoured to be linked with as well in real life as well. Two players who I'd like to look to bring in maybe in January. Two very good young players. Zinchenko's quite versatile, so is Jeju. I look at some other players down the lower leagues. Shandon Baptiste is a very good player who's coming through the ranks at Oxford United. He's a very good young prospect, and we could pick him up to maybe look to bring him into the first team in the near future. Also, there's a couple of players from Norwich, Jamal Lewis as well, Todd Cantwell, and also young Max Aaron, although we do have Stephen Sessegnon, but I'd like to maybe look to bring in Max Aarons. Josh Murphy's another one we could look to bring in if Cardiff were to go down. I think he'd be a good winger to maybe look to bring in. Yerry Mina's in there as well, centre-back who I'd like to try and buy potentially. I think he's a very good defender, and I will look to try and buy him next season. Alex Pritchard potentially might be one, as is Steve Mounier as well, and also Maxwell Cornet in there, who I'm going to look to maybe try to bring in. Obviously, a couple of Americans, Weston McKennie in there, Sams and Josh Sargent too. So we're going to get into the game. We're going to go review all them till January transfer window. I've kept the team unchanged again. We're going to go the same side for the game against Chelsea. You can see it's Rico there, Fosu-Mensah, Mawson, Chambers, Brian. I'm actually going to maybe look to bring out Alfie Chambers out and maybe go with Max Lamarche on the at centre back maybe. Actually, no, we're going to keep it the same. Yeah, we're going to keep it the same there. Right, I'm happy with that. We're going to get into the game and let's get rocking and rolling. Chelsea away. This could be a very hard game. Chelsea doing well in the league. We're currently sitting 6th though, so a win in this game and a good points return out of these next two tough games could see us really be propelled into the top 4. And it's better than what I've expected me to be, what I've expected to be doing really. But a comfortable start, but I wouldn't say it's been a very good start. In fact, I can't really deny that it's been a very good start, without a doubt.
It is a great fixture with a wonderful history, and the usual hype has been building all week long. The stadium is full and the fans are getting to fever pitch.
What a fantastic episode we've got here. I mean, to have a trip to Chelsea and Man United in the same episode in the space of weeks is fantastic, isn't it really?
Hello once again, I'm Martin Tyler and this is Stamford Bridge.
Look at the league table. Chelsea are actually 8th. We're actually above them by 2 spaces. Liverpool's sitting between the middle of us. We're sitting in 6th there. Only 1 point behind us though at Chelsea, so you can't really look at that and think it's there's not much difference really there at all from this campaign. But we want to stuff these lot, don't we? We want to get revenge. The mob up the road, we want to stuff them. Look down at us like we're a bit of shit on their shoes sometimes, so there'd be no further way to beat them. Looks like Felipe Luis is signed for them. Fabregas enough, that's Kovacic as well. Kante, Willian, that's Jonas tore us a new one in the actual Carabao Cup game as well. Team line-up for Chelsea: Kepa Arrizabalaga in starting 26. The back four: Zappacosta, David Luiz, Azpi and Felipe Luis. The back four: Jorginho, Fabregas, Conte in the midfield. It's a good midfield 3 with a front attacking 3 of Willian, Jonas and Eden Hazard as well. There's your bench there, as you can see. Sidibe on the bench, Morata on the bench, Giroud on the bench. They've got quite a few attacking options should they need them. Alright, let's get into a team press. Let's get this game on the road. Alan Smith there said he's fancy just to get a draw. I'll be very satisfied with a point should we get it. It's a foul, isn't it? No foul given there? Wow, okay, I'm very surprised. He normally hasn't given up. That's a great tackle there, straight away. Typical derby challenge. The atmosphere is good in this game. You can hear the crowd. Both sets of fans want it. Mitrovic has been played in already. Mitchell will strike it. What a flipping strike that is from Alexander Mitrovic. The man is absolutely on fire. What a goal. Ooh. Oh, what a start. He's just picked it up here. He's twatted the ball, and Ariza Balagas has been stat as a bystander. Look at that. One touch. Boom. Oh, have some of that, Chelsea. Bang. Look at that. Look at Mitrovic. 9th for the season. Wallop. That's what your main man wants to do. Look at that. Oh, that's just beautiful. Mitrovic makes it 1-0 to Fulham inside 6 minutes. And that's what we're talking about. That's how we roll. That's how we do things down the road. That's how we do it here. First shot, I'm happy that I've been encouraging my players in the game to take a few more shots, be a bit more creative. Because we are playing, we're actually running rings around this lot here. That's a lovely ball out wide. Come on, get that. Unlucky. It's unlucky. Good start though. Very good start.
Put the ball into touch.
I cannot argue with this start. We've played fantastic so far. Right, don't get me wrong. It's only 9 minutes in, but we're hunting the ball back. Hunting the ball back in pairs near enough, really.
This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening.
Good ball game. Mitrovic is the one. Oh my God, Mitrovic almost managed to get that there. We just don't want to commit too many more forward. We want to make sure we've got enough men coming back. Good play there from.
The interceptor got it for them.
So we don't want to lose the ball in that area. Tom Kearney on the ball. Oh, that's a good ball to Schürrle.
Getting forward well as a
I don't know what I was trying to do there. I was trying to really try and ride the tackle there, but that didn't work. 18 minutes gone. Right, you can see Chelsea. Wow, Chelsea have had a bit of a poor start here. We're trying to play football, I suppose, but that's that goal from Mitrovic. You just can't look at that and think. Joe Bryan in the space. It's a good ball.
Here's a chance to go down the outside of the opposition.
Mitrovic. Oh, good God! The build-up play. That was a good little cross, a good little knockdown as well. Seri! Oh, bloody hell. I'll tell you what, we're peppering this Chelsea goal. I don't know what's happened to us since the last couple of episodes, but we're a changed team. Fosu-Mensah's got to be doing better there. Good tackle from Seri, keeps it in there. You couldn't have dreamed for a better start to a West London derby against your local rivals, could you? You really couldn't. And I mean, if this is the thing to go, then we... Oh my God, Hazard's done me there. We've got to try and get back here. Oh, near post. He went for that near post. The replay will probably show it. Corner ball. Okay, Maxim Marshall must have got a block in. Terrific block there, I must admit.
Corner designed to move the opposition around in the middle. Jorginho.
Oh my God, I thought that was going to be 1-1. Right.
We're looking at draw specialists today. 4 draws in a row the home team have managed, but we really need to turn that 1 point into 3 in this game.
Not the greatest balls around the back.
Will be come the end of the season. It's a lot of points dropped. They need to end that run quickly.
Chelsea have yet to make much of an impact on this game. David Luiz.
Martin Tyler's right. They've not made much of an impact, have they, Chelsea, so far in this game? They really haven't. I mean, nearly approaching half-time.
Just took a touch there off an opponent.
It's a good little play out there from the boys.
It's a bit of a sticky scenario this for Chelsea. They wouldn't have expected to be behind.
Good football there.
The game. They have
good,
got
nice
time
big
in the
touch.
second half to maybe put things right, but at the moment it doesn't look very promising. Any danger to the goal has gone with that clearance.
I wasn't aiming for that there, really. Terrible pass, but again, we're pressing Chelsea up the pitch, not allowing them to get any momentum going in this first half. It's getting a bit scrappy here. Just calm it down. That's it. Just getting a bit scrappy. Just keep it calm.
Tom Kearney. Schürrle. Put into the middle.
If I got us through, I was waiting on the knockdown there. We had Mitrovic coming through. If I could just knock that down, then we could have been a different story.
Mitrovic.
Well, not the best of pass from Mitrovic. That should be half-time, really, shouldn't it? That's a fantastic half at Chelsea. We take the lead 1-0. Could have only been about 2 or maybe 2-0, I'd say, really. Could have been a couple, maybe a couple more, really. I mean, we've had 3 shots. Chelsea only just had the 1, so, I mean, but we can't fault that strike from Mitrovic, can we? It's just what you want, really. A star striker. Early shot, first shot in the game. He caught it right on the sweet spot as well. And you really can't look to fault that, can you? We'll keep playing about a bit here. I said mucking about. I don't know why I said that. But Mitrovic, he got a bit better there, mate. He's mucking about with it there. Now I can say that because it was mucking about with it, really. But we've We've scored some good goals in this series. Not scored any not really many tap-ins. I mean, we scored a couple of scrappy ones. Mitrovic just scored all types of goals. We scored a penalty, or 2 penalties in fact. A couple of scrappy ones too. But he's more than capable of actually showing his worth from a bit of longer distance here. You can see Chelsea drawing my players out of position. But the thing's like it's leaving them open on the counter attack. So I'm gonna drop a bit defensive actually. Because I want to hit them on the counter attack a bit more. I think we can get them on the counter attack as well. Not the worst shot in the world there, but we're just going to have to try and weather this storm. I mean, Chelsea are going to come at us now because they want that goal back, don't they? We just got to try and work the spaces here and just play through the thirds, really. It's a good ball there, straight away. See what I mean? Just play in the thirds. Just got to play in the thirds. Just play in the thirds.
A lot of defenders between them and the goal, but they still got the ball.
Where's my winger? Where's my wing back there? I need my full back overlapping there. I've got him on overlap, so I don't get why he's not come and joined in with the attack. We're running on defensive, so you know.
On the attack here.
Right, that's it. That's okay. That allows us to get men behind the ball. Good save from Rico. Positive save. Very good save. The first proper shot on target from Chelsea. I mean, they've had 1 or 2 in the first half, but that's the first proper test that we've had to come up against there. Max, can you keep that in the last one? Can Max keep that in?
Good screening.
I thought what's happened there. I pressed A to clear the ball. It's going to go out for a goal, kicking it. Shocking passing from Chelsea. I mean, they've been quite off colour, really, haven't they, Chelsea today? They've not been themselves. Right, okay. I'm actually going to go with Kamara on the wing. I was going to try and get him in there, and we think we'll just... Well, I don't know, the midfield's been performing great, so I just want to have a bit more pace on the wing, and I think Kamara's going to offer that. Not played much for me in this series, not featured really at all, really, so I think it's going to be a perfect game for him now. The counter-attacking style will do him some good. Get him out on that wide, get him running. Right, the ball's got to be better there from Kearney, because he made that run beautifully, did AK. See, Anguissa's sitting in that front of that midfield back four. Done okay.
Well, they're in a good position here.
It's got to keep switched on here. Chelsea split our defence open here. That's another great save from Rico. Right, we're going to need another substitution. I just don't see us. Right, get McDonald on. Actually, no, we'll go Johansson actually. Seri's going to come off. Johansson's going to come on. We're going to leave it at that. I don't want to make too many subs. I want to keep one spare just for in the case another 10 minutes comes along and we're still holding on. Let's keep another sub spare. Right, Mitrovic, you come out.
And we're going to get substitutions from both managers.
Header! Has he saved that again, Rico? Was it off the goal line? I don't know. Again, look, we're caught napping. That's a great leap there. I think it's actually Fosu-Mensah on the goal line. It hits his combination, really, isn't it? I don't know what that hit, but either way, Chelsea are going to play it short again. Oh my God, I've been sold short there. I've been sold a dream. God. We're really riding our luck here, I'll tell you now. But this could suit us.
Any thoughts on Fulham's next fixture, Alan?
Well, they're playing Manchester United.
Oh, being sloppy there. Right, one more sub. Sorry for the pausing, guys, but one more sub. Who's it going to be, though? Right, I'm going to get Antonio. I want a bit more legs on the counter-attack. It's just a... I'd say it's a wise choice. That's a terrible pass.
Tight and tense match.
Good vision. Really in the clear now.
Again, Chelsea missed their chances. I don't know what's going on here with Chelsea. I mean, it's terrible, isn't it?
What was he doing there?
Oh, I've just got to try and keep this ball now. Let's just not muck about with it and overplay it. We've got to use the passes wisely if we want to try and hold on to this, which we are going to try and do. Let's run the clock down a bit, which is good. Not really time wasting, I don't think. Terrible challenge from Joe Bryan, that's awful. Goes into the book. It's a good professional challenge, I think, a good pro challenge. I'm happy with that. Referee waving complainers away there. Don't quite know why, but I'm happy with that challenge. It's what we want. That's a good professional challenge. I'll take it any day of the week. Keeps them up there, really, doesn't it? It's gone in the ball. A fresh Antonio is going to help me get to that first.
A poor display by their standards. They're still in the match, but it's not looking good. And shoots. Here's a chance. Goalkeeper exposed.
That's it. Get it out for a throw. We'd rather have a throw than a corner kick. Not many options here for. He's going to play a long throw all the way back. Deep ball in.
He would have been in the clear, but he's overhit the pass.
I've thrown it right back to them there, straight off the
Still tough
bat.
going for Chelsea, still trailing. But their side is so full of natural winners, they're unused to being in this position, really.
Yeah, those Chelsea fans going through the card in terms of their songs, trying to rally the players. Not much time left, though.
There's only a minute to go.
Minute plus stoppages here.
The referee's decision.
We've pressed them all the way back, which is good.
2 minutes of added time.
Mateo Kovacic.
Get in, that's a huge win. 3 points at Chelsea. We win 1-0 thanks to a Mitrovic strike. That's a huge win. I want to see that goal again. That is a fantastic strike. What a way to win a West London derby.
Threads it through. He's tried that from... Oh, that's an absolutely stunning strike.
I want to see a replay here. That's a worldie of a goal. It just takes one touch. And boom. Oh, Kepa gets a fingertip to it, really, but the power's just too much on it, and it goes in. We advance. That's a huge 3 points for Fulham there. We really rode our luck towards the end of that game and did a lot of defending. Plenty of backs against the wall type of performance there, but when your luck's in, your luck's in, and we do take a 1-0 lead away from Stamford Bridge. That's payback for that Carabao Cup tie. They weren't too convincing against us with a weakened side. So you think to yourself, how they can be even more convincing with a full strength side. We're now to the top 4, and tell you what, I'm a bit worried here. This isn't how I hope this first season to go. I mean, people might, there is an ultimate difficulty. I might look to maybe increase it after January. I'm not too sure, but I don't think we've done fantastically well. I mean, yeah, don't get me wrong. We've only won 7, drawn. Look, that's not fantastic form. It's quite average, really. We've lost more games than some of the other teams around us. So, we just happen to have won a couple more, I guess. But Man United next up. Leicester still sitting top. I mean, tell you what, they're going to be a hard team to catch. Leicester are sitting top at the moment, 31 points. I mean, if we were to beat United, it takes us up to, what, 28, I think it is. And we're sitting in 3rd then. And you do think to yourself, we've really come up the rail here in terms of a potential, I don't even know really, a potential attack on the league maybe. It's not what I want, it's not what I hoped for at the start of this season, but I'll tell you what, team's playing well. Everyone's playing fantastically well. I mean, that Chelsea performance was good. It was a very, very good Chelsea away. We need to replicate that against United here, because if we don't, we'll probably all get beat, but if we do get beat, we will get beat, but I don't think we will.
Well, the main story here is we are going to see in action.
This man's been superb for me up front. 8 goals already this season. Similar to what he's done in real life. He's a goal scorer, really, isn't it, for us? He's been revitalised in the Fulham shirt. I don't understand why, but he's a world of a player, isn't he? A murky that Old Trafford, similar to the trip to Stamford Bridge. Premier League action here. Man United versus Fulham. We will get the team all up in a minute, hopefully. I don't think I'll skip it. Right, there, wonderful. Best defensive teams, only letting 12 goals. Bit of irony there, because in the league we're the worst defensive team in real life at the moment. So you can say what you like, can't you? Look at that. Well, I know Rico's only on loan, but I want to get him next season on a permanent, because I've been thoroughly impressed with that boy in goal. What a goalkeeper he is. There'll be a few loans I'm going to get. Fosu-Mensah on loan as well. Maybe a few golden handshakes from Fosu-Mensah. Playing back on loan. But I'm going to get a few of these loan deals on a permanent, I think, next summer. Rico definitely, Fosu-Mensah definitely. Chambers probably not. Typical, really realistic here. All United fans on their phones. Realistic. Right, De Gea starts in goal for United. A back 4 of Diogo Dalot, Smalling, Eric Bailly, Ashley Young as well. I'm surprised he's over Luke Shaw there. Hamilton, Matic, Pogba must be one of the youngsters in the midfield there. And Lingard, Abubakar and Sanchez. He must be from Porto, that Abubakar. On the bench, Lukaku on the bench. Martial as well. Rashford and Lindelof. Mata and Lee Grant make up the bench. They've got options on the bench should they need them, and players who are more than capable of really brushing us aside. But we do kick off.
Yeah, it was a good 1-0 victory that.
We did win. Oh my God, he's been ankle broken there, hasn't he? We're in a good mood.
Bit of space to go forward into with the ball.
This Abubakar guy's an absolute monster as well. I remember him from like. That's a good header away. Pogba on the shot. Let's get it away.
Looking a problem until the clearance was made.
Not the best of starts here compared to Chelsea. It's a bit of a swings and roundabouts. He was trying to get the ball away here. We're suffocated early on.
Just then, I do think if they keep knocking on the door, they'll find
good.
a way through.
Sessegnon, right, we're away. Got a bit of space
Plenty
here.
of width for the team to attack into.
I spotted Schürrle.
A great chance to go.
Oh!
But he's missed it. Incredible.
Well, he can't
What a
believe
ball
it.
from
His
Ryan
teammates
Sessegnon. That's a
can't
fantastic pass. How far has he put that wide? Got the connection all wrong there. It's a big first, probably the best chance of the game so far. I mean, may not have done half chance off the post, but we should be putting that in the back of the net, I think, from that distance. That's what I'm talking about. We've got players on the counter attack who can stretch. So it's good. It's very good. Right, and Gieser will just try and push forward. He's been another fantastic player on the game. I mean, my midfield's been really good. And I don't really see why we should try and buy another midfielder yet, because at the moment, players like McDonald and Johansson can't get a look in. And it's not because of me having my favourites, it's just this midfield's played really, really well throughout the whole season. I mean, even people like Bettinelli can't even get a look at the moment, because you've got Rico who's just putting performance after performance in net.
Good deep cross towards
that's superb. That's a fantastic goal for Fulham. We do take the lead. Ryan Sessegnon at the back stick. That's actually Jean-Michel Seri, in fact. What work from Timothy Fosu-Mensah on the right-hand side there. He's been absolutely superb for me at right back. We do take the lead. That's a worldie of a goal. Look at that. Fosu-Mensah sells Ashley Young up the garden path, swings it in, switch off at the back stick. And Seri there, lovely header. He cannot miss. He's been another revelation for me. 5, is it? No, 3 for him now. His first actual Fulham goal inside the box as well. 2 outside. His first inside, and we do take another lead here. I think the difficulty might have to be increased, I think, because we're starting to crack legendary now, I think.
Promising build-up until that challenge.
I don't have enough legs on it over the top. It's probably not, but Schürrle will make a fist of this. He will chase, so that's what you're going to get with Schürrle. You're going to get a hard-working player who's got good quality and will run.
This turnover could be costly against a side that can break like this.
Yeah, we're on here. Put him through. Oh, Jamie Sala.
Good vision. Schürrle.
Oh.
That's good defending.
It's Seri goes out for a corner.
Well, a corner to come because of that deflection.
Right, Seri's on the launch pad, so just swing it in. Probably a bit too close to De Gea there, I think. Yes, it was.
Schürrle.
Offside. I don't think it'd be offside there. We tried to get it back in, try and knock it down to somebody to try and run into the box with.
Schürrle. Schürrle gets his cross in. Off the post.
Oh, we've hit the post. Some of the football we've been playing this episode's been absolutely unreal. I mean, it's like the build-up play there, the give, the goes, the switch of the play and stuff like that has been tremendous. How are we not winning by 2 or 3 goals here? United have been absolutely average. I mean, you can look at Man United and you think they've not turned up. This is realistic football under Mourinho. It's donkey football.
With some danger.
If only we could play like this in real life, we'd be a right good football team. But we kind of do. But right, set back to keeper. Oh my God, Rico! What have you done, Rico? Oh my God! What has Rico done there?
Oh, the writing had been on the wall.
What have we done? We've shot ourselves in the foot there. Rico, I just thought to myself, get it out, get it away. Hits Pogba, smashed across a wonderful effort, and again, how we won? How is it 1-1? It should really be 1-2 or 3-0 to us again. I hope it doesn't like swing them. I hope it doesn't like change the way the game flows. So I hope they'll be very annoyed if that does. I think. Yeah, now here comes the scripting part of it now, I think.
Playing at home to extend this run of 2 consecutive victories into 3.
Yeah, the way they played in those previous 2 are
threading it through.
Oh, it's a terrible control. It's like, how does the chest control becomes that bad?
Alexis Sanchez.
Right, we just want to get into the break at 1-1. So I feel like we can beat these. Oh shit, my back line's all over the shop here. Where's my...
It's a good cross.
Where's my fullbacks tucking in? They're not even tucking in properly. Respect. That's like every golden rule when you're taught to play football. What's going on with defensive clearances? Oh my God, Rico, what the fuck are you doing, mate? You've let me down big time. From being the Chelsea hero to the Man United zero here. In the space of what? Not even a couple of minutes really, is it? I mean, like, you know, it's shocking. But anyway, half-time. A point at Man United isn't worst, but we really should be winning this game. I don't get how we're not. We're peppering them. We're getting that salt and pepper, and we're just peppering them, literally.
Tom Kearney. Mitrovic.
Let's get the ball into challenge. That's it. With Mitrovic, we want to get the ball out wide. Now put it in. There's Mitrovic. There's 2-1. That's just like that. His 9th of the season. This geezer's absolutely on fire for us. Another headed goal. Come on. We deserve that. First half deserve that, and we strike straight away in the second half. Simple ball. Another cross. Crossing's OP for me this year. Look at the away section there. Spreading it wide. Checks inside. Lovely stuff. Should be saving that, De Gea.
Well, let's take another look at the goal.
The neck muscles there to get under the ball, up and over the keeper. And De Gea there just can't get a hand to it. 9th of the season now for Mitrovic, and things are looking good. He scored 2 absolute important goals. If we were talking this game this episode, he scored 2 very good goals.
It's Jesse Lingard. Tom Kearney.
Oh, good God, what are we doing there? Our own mistakes are costing us in this game. We were lucky at Chelsea to get away with it, but as you can see, United here, we're not getting away with it. We're not having that luxury. Come on, we've got to get the ball from that. It takes 3 players to get the ball off his fellow Serbian there. Just that's it. There we go.
I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline.
Sherlock! Oh!
Blocked here.
I had visions of him checking this on and lamping that in the top corner.
Any thoughts on Fulham's next fixture, Alan?
Yeah,
West Ham at home next. Well, that's next episode, in fact, I should say.
And, it's got the look of an extremely.
Come on, Chambers, you've got to do better there, Callum. Ah, bloody hell. 2-2.
They've shown a good reaction there, those players.
What a game's just been.
Brilliant entertainment. The scores are level again.
Probably why I probably shouldn't upgrade to the Ultimate just yet. I don't think I've cracked Legendary. In fact, I'm probably telling a few porkies there.
Mitrovic.
That's good play.
Great ball. Put in from the wide area.
We're getting them breaks down the right-hand side every time. The ball goes in, it goes in, it goes in, and then we just don't seem like to be. It just doesn't, you know. We're getting in there, but Kamara back out wide again. I'm trying to. I want to see more of him out wide. There wasn't enough time to get him a run out with Chelsea properly, so we're going to give him more.
Substitution in the offing.
More of a run out here.
Alexis Sanchez.
Offside, right? I needed that break. A bit more pace on that right-hand side.
Position pushed up. They were defending a high line there, taking a chance.
And we're going to get substitutions from both managers.
Oh, not the greatest of balls, but they managed to squirm through. Oh. Again, Lukaku's that. Has he come on? He has, yeah. Oh my God! Wow. Okay. Right. Oh my God! He makes me so nervous sometimes. Rico in goal. After that thing at Cardiff.
Quick check on the clock, and there are 20 minutes to go. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width.
It's a good ball in! Sessegnon! Oh, God's sake, we just can't get the final goal. Right, where's my boy Antonio? Right, he's coming on. Right, we will win this game.
Stopped by the goalkeeper. We've got the away manager indicating he wants to make a substitution now.
Oh my God, we're on here.
Camera.
Oh my God, Sessegnon on the turn.
Excellent piece of defensive play under some pressure, I must say.
If we get enough time to get my sub on, I'll be happy.
Lukaku.
United fans doing all they possibly can to spur their team on to a winner.
Just keep enough in back. I'm not going to drag people out of position here.
Manchester United putting this attack together well.
Shit. What the flip when else have I got? Not long left.
Yeah, fair play for taking it on.
So we've got to go for this now.
Andre Frank, Zambo Anguissa.
Right, that's good play. Johansson out wide. We got Sessegnon, right, come on.
This is an exercise in patience as they try to get an opening.
Right, a goal kick.
Goal kick.
I tried flicking it over his head and volleying it, didn't work.
United want to make a change now.
Come on, we can win this. We can easily win this. Okay, it's typical a Kamara there. At least the game's realistic with him. Spaldozed.
They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous.
Oh, it's got your handball. Oh my God.
No!
Antonio.
What a mess.
Well, so late in the match, he would have written the headlines if he'd have took that one away.
We're looking so dangerous with our build-up play.
Zambo Anguissa. Johansson. Antonio. Space for the shot.
It's not going to be, I don't think. I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw here.
2 more minutes.
I'm gutted at how we've not won this game. We've destroyed them. We've absolutely battered them from start to finish, and we're going to pick up a draw. Yep, it's going to be that way, I think. It's going to be a 2-2 draw, and it is. Entertaining at its finest there, but it's a lovely goal, wasn't it, from there? Look at that. Fosu-Mensah sells him with that cross, and he can't miss her, can he, from there? Boom. And obviously Mitrovic there with that lovely header as well. That's how we want to do it.
It's an excellent cross.
Lovely, that's so good. I mean, the chances we had at the end, look, that was huge. We played some lovely little work inside, didn't we? I didn't really think we was going to get to that. I mean, I thought if I'd known he was going to get there, I probably would have taken touch, composed, and tried to drill it in. But nonetheless, 4 points out of Chelsea, Manchester United is not too bad at all, and it's a good return. And we've really played well in that episode, and we've really showed that we are capable of challenging for a position higher up. As you can see, we're now down to 7th. That's good though. I'm happy with 7th. That's good. It's a good return. Obviously, 21 goals scored, 14 against. It's not great, really, is it? We are scoring enough, but we're just conceding probably a couple too many for my liking. We've got West Ham up next to a 9th, so we have a tough run of fixtures at the moment, but. Where is he? As you can see, look at that. Look, 10 now for the season in 15 matches suggests that he's probably going to win the Golden Boot, hopefully. If he can keep fit, keep firing, he will. And that's just a fantastic return, isn't it? So if you do enjoy this episode, guys, hit the like button. It's probably the best one we've done so far in terms of entertainment and goal scoring wise. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new as well. And we'll see you all in the next episode with the January transfer. And they're just around the corner now as well. So yeah, should be interesting.